My name is Don Berry. I live in Redlands, California. I have 6 kids and a wonderful wife who takes care of me. At one time in my life, I was a competitive weightlifter, but it took quite a toll on my body. I'd been suffering with my back for probably 15 years. I was diagnosed with spinal stenosis and a number of other back conditions that were narrowing the pathways for my nerves. Steadily over the years, it grew worse. When I would have to walk, I actually had to bend over and lean forward. By the time I got to Dr. Bray and the Disc Center, I was so bad that I couldn't walk even a couple hundred feet without my lower body going numb, without having pain. Even just standing up was a great discomfort. I don't like to complain about things, but it hurt. It was very uncomfortable. Dr. Bray was the 8th surgeon I'd interviewed because most of the procedures were so invasive and actually frightening. Dr. Bray talked about how the conditions I had could be alleviated in a much less invasive approach. He explained it in such a clear manner, it really made me feel like, okay, this is something I could do. I don't want to be down. I am a very active person. In fact, the illness that I had was really affecting my lifestyle. The fact that they talked about him being able to get me back to work in weeks rather than the 2 or 3 months that other surgeons were talking about really appealed to me. The people were friendly. Everyone was concerned about how I felt about the procedure. And it wasn't just me, it was how they treated my wife and my family. That was really impactful to me. A couple hours after surgery, they had me stand up. And it was such an amazing difference. I actually don't have words for it. It felt so good, they were quite concerned that I wanted to walk too fast because it didn't hurt anymore. And it wasn't even just it didn't hurt. It felt easy. It was great. I was really thrilled with it. The best experience I've ever had medically. Even to this day, I celebrate every time I stand up. I use a personal trainer and he's absolutely amazed at how different I am now. I'm still working on the strength, I'm still working on building things back up and making my body work the way it should, but he even notices that just the way I walk is more comfortable. I can do just about any kind of movement, lifting, things that before I had to stay away from. One of my great regrets is not being able to get to Dr. Bray sooner. I don't want to miss walking my daughters down the aisle. I don't want to miss playing with my grandson. I think about, if I'd taken the course where they were going to cut me open and I was going to have to be immobile for 2 or 3 months, my whole life would have been different. I wouldn't be where I am today. I wouldn't have recovered as quickly. I would have missed events. For my kids, it was a daily pain experience watching me walk around in pain. And now that they don't see that, they don't worry about it. It was quite remarkable.